Hello chaps and chapettes, Hunter231 here once again and welcome to my new Let's Play. The one I've been wanting to do right since the very beginning but couldn't be bothered to do it first because I'm a lazy shit like that. This is a game that was made by Valve and powered by Steam, and I've had to cut out the introduction because I've actually already tried to start this but ended up screwing up in the recording. So let's start. This game is made by Valve, as I've already said, and we'll start chapter 1, the courtesy call. The only reason it said that is because I've already beaten the game once, so I know. Well, I beat it about half a year ago from now, which means that I'll kind of know mostly how to solve the puzzles. It's a semi-blind, because I've beaten it once, but it's about half a year ago, so I know how to do the big bits, as I just said, but not the little bits like how to get over. I know generally what to do in puzzles, but not entirely what to do, so you'll see me a bit. You'll either class it as a really good blind LP, or a really crap normal LP. Just think of it in that sort of way and it's completely fine. So I had to put on captions because you can't hear it that well. I'm sorry if that would be a bit annoying, but hopefully it won't. It doesn't look that annoying to me. I only just had to turn it on a second ago because I forgot to put it on the first time I did the Let's Play. So they're teaching us how to look in places. We've got to look at the ceiling. We need to look down at the floor now. It's about as difficult as most GCSE tests nowadays. You see what I did there? So this is the mental nourishment part of the test. You see that even when you spin around it kind of blurs a little bit to make it look very good. Ooh, it's art. Crap painting though, isn't it? So we just got to stare at the art for a couple of seconds. That's the mental nourishment part of the test. Yes, I do. Reflect briefly on this classical music. Yay, classical music. I wonder why we can't look outside yet. We'll be revealed as to why that is in a couple of minutes' time. So we've got to go to sleep again. So we were asleep for 50 days then, in hibernation mode in aperture laboratories. Oh dear, it seems to be a bit worse. It's almost as bad as the Premier Inn. Jesus Christ. Hello, Wheatley. Here. So this is Wheatley. He's voiced by Stephen Merchant. If you don't know British Minions, he's a person in Britain who does Barclaycard adverts, and he's also a comedian who is the person who's on set. He's kind of an assistant to Ricky Gervais, I think. So he's going to be sorting out something for us. Look up there, it says, there, what does it say? We're experiencing technical difficulties involving everyone being dead. Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Hello. Oh, there you are again. I wish I could do that, just sink into the ceiling. We haven't. We're completely fine, hopefully.
And it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed.
Oh dear.
Although if you do
I'm going to be very alarmed.
Hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage.
I must admit that is quite a proper feeling.
At all, does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
No, we're trapped in our little bubble here, unable to do anything. So you're trying to speak, you press X. That's actually the jump button. You jump. Wheatley calls you a complete retard. So we're going to say apple. Derp.
Okay, you know what? That's close.
That didn't work. Anyway, that's close enough, jumping and saying apple.
Reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound that good. So the entire place is going into meltdown. I don't think this is a hotel for some reason. It's actually the storage area for test subjects in Aperture Labs. So, sorry about the cough. So this is the starting area of Portal 2. In Portal 1 we defeated GLaDOS, lots of things happened, spoiler alert for 5 years ago. Actually, GLaDOS was evil, and we managed to kill her eventually. And this is a storage area, but even 1,000 years ago, before we got put into storage, as it told us a bit ago when we were asleep for 99999 days, even before then, pretty much every single test subject apart from Ratman was dead. We'll learn more about him later. Well, I'll tell you about him. The game doesn't tell you about Ratman. It didn't even tell you in Portal 1, but I'll tell you instead because of the power of Portal Wiki. Yay, Portal Wiki. Unfortunately, since I'm not popular on YouTube in the slightest compared to like Tobuscus or any of that shit. I haven't got a partnership with them. In fact, I haven't got a partnership with anyone. I'm just doing this on my own because I feel like it.
But if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright?
Okay, Wheatley.
Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking.
Quite a good accent that Wheatley's got as well. We're just going to have to wait. I'm sorry about not talking there, because Wheatley was just giving me an invigorating speech. Bam! There's even physics in this thing for you to shoot forwards when the bash it, or backwards or whatever. Just watch. Watch this wall. And just slam into it and... bam! It bashes you forward. It's quite good, that is. Let's try it again. We can stand here. And he's going to smashes into it at full speed in a minute. And... bam! There. And now we finally got in. So what's in here? This place.
Now I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to...
We're just falling. And oh, look where we are. We're in the Portal 1 starting area. So we started here in Portal 1. And bad things happened in Portal 1. Portal 2 is not much better. Probably even worse. Look, got toilet here. Yeah, toilet. Look, I think it's stupid radios here. Damn it, it don't fit. Damn. Does this fit? Yes, this probably will fit. I can't be bothered to go through that portal yet. I'll just try picking this up and then... does that fit? Oh, yes it does, yay! Now I should put something into a toilet. Yay. Now onto the portal testing. As of the time I started this, just about now, there's a PC update which allows you to make maps. Not fair. Come on, open up. So that was a cube, you press square in front of it, you pick it up, you drop it, done. I remember that one at least. I think everyone remembers that one. In fact, I watched these on Tobuscus' channel before I even started this Let's Play. I even was thinking about this Let's Play. I ain't copied Tobuscus with this though. Because I bought the game because of him, and now I'm playing it because I have nothing better to do. There's a difference between the two, somewhat. So now we're going into the second of 65 chambers, 35 in single player more or less, and about 35 in co-op. Spoiler alert, there is a co-op in this game. It does show you on the main menu, so that's good enough. So in this map, there's a portal there, but we haven't got a portal gun, so we have to place a portal... no, wait a minute, we've got to place a portal over here, if I remember correctly. I remember these maps. You've got to go across here, if I'm correct. Pick up this cube, spin round, drop it. Now press this one here, pick up the cube again, go through this door and place this down here, and there we go. Actually, no, I've got one more thing to do. Got to open this and then get through. Retard test number 1, number 2 actually, complete.
Your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment.
So there we go, that's one complete. I don't think we have anything to write anything down on, nor do we have any chambers to live in, thanks to Wheatley. Then again, Wheatley's gone for now, I think. Well, he's gone for some time, actually, because I can remember what's going to happen. And I'm not allowed to tell you. It's quite hard not to tell my subscribers or whoever's watching what's going to happen, because I've already played this, and I've already played Sonic, and I give major spoilers, usually. Oh yeah, so Wheatley's Stephen Merchant. He's quite a good actor in Britain. Oh look, it's the Animal King to it. We'll learn more about him later. So yeah, he's quite popular. Well, a bit popular. He does Barclaycard adverts, which is the bank for you American Yanks that don't know anything about anything. But before I say anything about that, here we go. There should be a portal device. Oh no, there isn't. It's sparking. Ratman stole it probably. I don't know. Wait, well, the fuck. Okay. Oh dear. I don't think we can get back up, but wait a minute, can I see the portal gun? Yes, I can see the portal gun. It's got a bit of electricity on it though. Would it be safe to pick up? Would it be safe to pick up? Yes, it would be. So this is the Ratman Den, as I was saying before, about Ratman Dens and shit like that. I didn't actually say this was Ratman Den, but it is a Ratman Den. Basically, you jump through here, you go to here. It was 100 years ago. He's the person that put you into stasis for 100 years in order to keep you alive. He died. He got shot by turrets in a comic on the interwebs. I might put a link onto it. Might not. I don't really care. Right, off we go then. So as I was saying, he does Barclaycard adverts. I don't know about when I'm watching the adverts whether Barclaycard wants me to go through portal test chambers, or whether or whether Wheatley wants me to buy insurance. I was trying to make that to become a joke, but it took so long to try and make it happen that it didn't work. So some cubes pulled up through the vent there. That happened. You weren't a retard when you saw it. You might be a retard, but you did see it. We're technically a retard right about now. If you try and jump in here, you kind of bob up and down rather than doing anything else. Barely noticeable. And where the hell are we going? Over there. Eventually it loaded. I can't really hear that well. Sorry about the cough. Anyway. Ow, sore throat. Anyway. Load the next map. This is the map 3. Let's see what's on the screen. So there's nothing on the screen. Oh yeah, there is. This is the evacuation method. Absolutely nothing interesting about that in the slightest. Let's keep on going. Yeah, smooth jazz music. So this is a simpler mission. This is one that I can almost certainly remember from when I tried to speedrun it. Most of these first ones, isn't that this LP is going to be over quickly, it's just that I'm doing really, really, really good at it at the moment. Wait, what? What? Oh yeah. That's where we go. I seem to be forgetting a few things. Okay, so we need to place one portal over here, and Shazam, we've got two. Wait, why the fuck did I say Shazam? I'm from the 90s or something.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded.
Actually, do act a little bit as if I'm from the 90s, but still, it's got nothing to do with nothing. So how do we get out here? We're in a glass chamber. This is supposed to be where you're supposed to be collected to go away. Since we've got a portal gun, we may as well go here, and if we jump down here, bam, smashed it. That gets all test chambers through. Now we should go through there right now, but most people make the mistake of going up here instead. And if you do, you find in the second Ratman there. But so lots of, I think he was smoking weed while he did this or something. Well, actually, he hadn't been able to take his insanity pills because he's been in here for ages, and he saved the last insanity pill for when we beat GLaDOS, which happened. And when GLaDOS says in the first game that your companion cube will never threaten to stab or harm you, it's because of him. He became best friends with his companion cube, even though companion cube's not saying anything because of his tablets. Hey, he's the last Ratman. He's the last scientist out of anyone ever who was in Aperture. Or at least he was until he got shot by turrets. And yeah, he died. Not very nice, but still. He was the only person to live when his entire team got killed by a neurotoxin. Not a good way to go. Okay, what do we do here? Oh yeah, I remember this. You place a portal there, the cube falls out, you place the cube on here. This is more for walkthrough than anything else because I know what I'm doing. Not gloating or anything, but I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it. At least at the moment. Sorry about the coughs. I know there's going to be at least one person who's quitted right about this video right about now just because of my coughing. So you press this button, then you press this button, and bam. If you didn't press that button, the cube would just fall straight into the sea. If you pressed that button, if you didn't press that button, the cube wouldn't appear at all. So there you go. So you've got to pick up this cube, because if we took that cube, this ladder would go down. This ladder, stairs actually, not ladder, silly me. But there we go, next chamber complete. Actually, we are alone. Oh dear, the personality constructs will remain functional. That includes GLaDOS and Wheatley. 1.1 volts. That's, I think, this laptop that I'm making this on now probably runs at about 500 volts. At least. I'm not good with volts. You might be thinking that I'm a fucking retard at the moment. And it actually runs on 5,000 volts or something like that. But I'm not good with volts.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through ports. If the laws of
There's some things that I'm clever at. And there's some things that I act like a complete retard at. More things that I act like a retard at than I am actually clever at. I mean, holy shit, we're already at 15 minutes. That didn't take long. So, this next chamber. This incorporates mass and velocity. Basically, you jump down into a hole, you fly out the other end just as quickly as you were falling. It might seem like a lot of gobbledygook, but basically if you fall through here, you go down there, you win. You place a cube here, you place a portal through that, you win. And finally, we place another portal down here now that we have the cube, but we couldn't get up with the cube because the cube was in its own special chamber. We fall down here and we win again. Yay, winning lots. I tried to stop my cough then. Did that work? Don't comment whether or not it worked. I'll know if it worked or not if I watch this video. Well, actually, I won't know whether it works or not when I watch this video. Because I won't watch this video. I never watch my own videos. I hate watching my own videos. I sound like a retard in them. And again, I sound like a retard in a lot of things. So there's a portal down there, and we get to place our portals anywhere we want this time. So, jump down. Whee! So, up here, there's nothing to do up here at all. So we collect this cube and... Wait a minute, what? Yeah. So we place a portal there. We grab the cube, remember to press square to grab the cube rather than just leaving it all. Damn it! Damn, that was the most ingenuine swearing, getting angry ever. Now you may look at this and think, how the hell do you get in? I did at least when I first looked at it, and so did my friend when he came over to try and play on it. You actually have to go around. Not many people know that. Well, everyone knows that I was beating the game because they managed to find it in order to beat the game. Now that you've done that, you just repeat, but this time there's a platform there, which I miss. Damn it. So now let's try again. Second try. And this time we succeed. Good. Good work, Future Starter. In 1,000 years' time, in an apocalyptic future in which the Combine have taken over the entire of the Earth. Yeah, this is in the same universe as Half-Life. It doesn't tell you now, but later on in the game, spoiler alert, we'll be going into a bit of Aperture's history, rather than just looking at right now and what GLaDOS made just before she died, or got shut down. And we'll be looking at Aperture from a very long time ago, and you get to find out that Aperture was actually rivaling with Black Mesa, which, as any Half-Life bum person will know, anybody who bums Half-Life and is a mega MLG, or anyone who just played Half-Life, will know they were actually enemies from Half-Life 2. They weren't the enemies from Half-Life 1, because enemies from Half-Life 1 were just aliens. I don't know whether they were the Combine, but they didn't look like Combine. So this is Wheatley again. Now yeah, some people might not know this. In the first video where they introduced Wheatley, Wheatley had a completely different voice actor to what he has now. One of the people who actually made the game was Wheatley at the time, and everyone loved him. And everyone thought that when Merchant was here, he would be terrible. It turned out to be the opposite, and everyone realised that he was a terrible voice actor. So, on 3, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. No. Actually, it's very high. It's about at least a metre from you to it. When it is probably Aperture. He's probably got some sort of sciencey shit to do with it. Oh yeah, I forgot to pick him up. He's not dead, yay! He's not dead. Thank God, everybody. I bet you all really scared that he was actually going to die there. Can we let go of him? No, we can't drop him through a portal and kill him right now. He's one of my favourite characters in the game. The only reason I don't like him at the moment is because I want to see him get hurt. Not only because it will be funny, but because I know things that will happen later on in the game. Again, we're trying to reveal spoilers when I don't want to. And just give him a bit of time and... Okay, we'll continue on. Bam! Secret passage. Now off we go. We're going to be going through here. But we've reached 20 minutes. So, unfortunately for us, this is the end of part 1. I shall see you next time on Let's Play Portal.